What's up, Genshin F2Ps and Swipies? Here are the 5 notable things that I believe you guys should be looking out for when going into Genshin 3.0. Before we start, make sure you guys drop a like and comment down below what you guys think I'm going to mention. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel because, hey, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Let's go. With that out of the way, let's start talking about the 5 things you guys need to look out for in Genshin 3.0. The first are the banners. Of course, everybody wants to be talking about the characters. Everyone's talking about the banners. The first couple of banners that are going to appear in Genshin 3.0 feature Tighnari. As per the English translation of his name, there's actually a really good video talking about the Arabic origins of the name. You guys should go check that out. I'll probably link it down in the description if you guys want to know more about the actual genuine origins of the name. But Tighnari and Zhongli are going to be the leaders of these 2 particular banners. Now, what's interesting to me is that the other 4-star characters are actually all bow characters. However, the 3 particular bow characters that we have in front of us are actually really good. Fischl, known to be a turret bot. However, she's able to also be a pseudo DPS as well. And going into 3.0 with the introduction of polymorphic reactions, Electro is just going to be that much more relevant. Diona, on the other hand, even though not necessarily getting to interact with those Dendro reactions, she is still incredibly strong, being able to work with freeze comps, let's just say, or other variety comps as she provides such great overall utility. Now comes the characters I genuinely wanted to talk about. Let's start with Kale. Kale is a pseudo support. I don't believe she's going to work or function as a DPS. However, she does have that boomerang throw and she does have that somewhat wide AoE for ultimate that does give her some capability of offense. However, when it comes to purely just pulling for the character, if you guys are free to play, I highly suggest you guys actually don't pull on this banner. There's 2 particular reasons why. First, with Kale, we actually get a free copy of Kale with a particular event happening in 3.0. Secondly, Tighnari is actually going to swing over into the standard banner starting, I believe, 3.1. So realistically, there's not terribly much reason to pick these guys up because they're not necessarily limited. Now, when it comes to Zhongli is a very special case because a lot of Geo characters tend to work well with each other. Zhongli works incredibly well with pretty much any team comp as his utility and his shielding are just so valuable to pretty much any team. So if you guys haven't picked up Zhongli yet and you guys are looking for a great member to round out the cast of your team, Zhongli is going to be that character. Skipping over to the weapons banner looks incredibly weak. The Vortex Vanquisher is quite outdated. We haven't necessarily had a character who has really been able to utilize this weapon, even though this is supposed to be the Zhongli signature weapon. It actually isn't the best in slot for the character in the first place, so Vortex Vanquisher falls out in that regard. The Hunter's Path actually is most likely going to be the primary sought weapon from this banner. It's looking incredibly strong, boasts, EM stats, has a really solid passive. If you guys are whales, highly suggest you guys pull for the Hunter's Path. It is actually not only just looking to be for characters like Tighnari, but for other characters such as Tartaglia as well. And again, the 4-star weapons are really of nothing to note. The Favonius Codex, the Favonius Sword, pretty decent. The Favonius Lance, pretty decent as well. But the Bell and the Stringless, you guys can get a lot better for your buck. Now, that was 1 out of 5, guys. Let's talk about the second item that I really think you guys should be looking out for in Genshin 3.0, and that is the strong box system. It is being updated when we head into Sumeru to include artifacts from, I believe, 1.6 and below. So no longer will we only have a list of 4 here, the Gladiator, the Wanderers, Bloodstain, and Noblesse. We'll actually have very notable artifacts. Let's say the Viridescent. If you guys want Crimson, Crimson's going to be on there as well. If you guys want Electro sets like Thundering Fury or Thunder Soother for some reason. You guys can go pick that up. Of course, I wish I made a video detailing some things that would help you prepare for the 3.0 patch, like stacking up or stockpiling the 5-star artifacts in order for you to actually strongbox those. If you guys have been keeping a keen eye on these updates, you would have already picked up on the strongbox updates and already been saving up for those 5 stars. Next, we're talking about 3 quality of life features. Firstly, let's talk about the goblet. In Genshin 3.0, we are getting introduced the new Dendro element. And because of that, our goblet system is actually going to shift a little because of the introduction of the Dendro damage bonus from the goblet. However, it's not just going to split down the middle and just shift everything over. No. The quality of life change is actually going to shift the attack, HP, defense, and I assume elemental mastery as well further down in percentage. And it's going to actually keep the percentage of the other elemental damage bonuses actually intact, which is really good for us. Although, if you guys are trying to seek out elemental mastery goblets, let's say for your elemental mastery characters, your triple EM artifacts, or you're trying to look for an off attack percentage goblet, those are going to be a little bit harder to find now. Next is friends. We are getting a larger friend pool, a friend list. Although here's the thing, and I do have to preface this, friends really don't matter in Genshin, just because there's no actual functionality, and the co-op system is just not as robust as other gacha games out there. But if you guys are looking to add more friends to your list so that you have easier access to their Serenity pots or just to join their worlds, there you guys go. I believe it jumps up to 60 friend slots. Also, we'll be getting more party slots. This functionality is actually super helpful, especially for those who have more characters and who have more varied styles of teams. Right now, I only have so many teams that I can create with only 4 slots. I believe the slots move up to 10, so with 10, we'll be allowed to create multiple teams. This is a great quality of life change. With that being said, those are the 5 notable changes that are coming to Genshin 3.0. Of course, there's going to be the Dendro element, the polymorphic reactions, new characters, but we have yet to see how they shake out. Right now, those are my 5 most tangible things that we know that are going to change in Genshin 3.0. If you guys enjoyed, again, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more updates and more news and more talks like this. And make sure you guys comment down below what you guys would like to see next in terms of updates, or if you guys have any questions moving into Genshin 3.0. I will be streaming on Tuesday when the Sumeru update drops, so make sure you tune into twitch.tv/notjshua so you guys can catch all the action, as I will be pulling for Tignari and his weapon. Until next week, hopefully you guys enjoy the start to your week, and we'll see you guys in Sumeru. Josh out.